Bro, everybody on my Instagram kept telling me if it's better to be single or to be taken. Like, you guys are asking if it's better to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or just to say single. I don't know why you guys are asking me that, but I've been getting a lot of replies like this on my Instagram. I don't know how do I show it because I'm on my PC right now. I'm not on my phone. I don't know why you guys are asking me if it's better to have a girlfriend or boyfriend or if it's better just to say single and just like focus on your life. Well, if I had to answer this question, the thing is, it actually depends on you. That's number one. But if you really don't know what you do in your future of your life, Jesus Christ, this thing is laggy as hell. I just added the freaking background and it's laggy as hell. But if it's laggy like this, for example, then I wouldn't mind. You know what? Who cares? You guys can ignore that. But for those who are asking if it's better be single or taken, if you don't know what to do in your future of your life, like if you don't know how it will be ruled, if you don't know how you want it to be, well, if I were you and to think about it, I would probably say, now this might hurt you, but I don't care. But I would probably say it's better to be single. Now, I'm not saying being in a relationship is actually a bad thing. It's a good thing, you know, if you have someone that loves you, that will take care of you, and, you know, you have someone that you can depend on, right? Stuff like that. But, I just prefer being single. Now, for those who know me in real life, you guys know it's hard for me to fall in love in someone, so they might think that I'm saying that because of that, but that's not a reason at all. Let me break some stuff. Let me tell you guys why it's better to be single than actually have a girlfriend or boyfriend. It's good. It's good to be in a relationship, but I just think that it might give you a lot like more stuff to worry about and a lot of you stuff. Now, let me tell you guys this. I've been to one relationship before. Bro, this thing is laggy as hell. I know that's not a part of the video, but I'm about to find a background for this video. This thing is laggy as hell. Let's go with this freaking fire, whatever. I don't care. Anyway, now I've been to one relationship before, and trust me, it was the best thing ever. Being that couple was actually such a great thing, and I was loving my girlfriend, you know. We were loving each other. It was like a beautiful relationship. We've been together for like 2 years. But all of a sudden, you know, that's one thing a boy would fear if you want to be in a relationship. This is one thing a boy or probably a girl might fear it too. But mostly the boys fear it. The fact that they don't want to lose their girlfriend, you know. That's one thing they would be scared about. They would be scared if they lose their girlfriend. Now, it's true, most of the people decide to break up nowadays because either there are betrayals, but also here are some like facts and things that I think it's better to be single. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. So, if you are choosing to be single or taken, I would say it's better to be single. Because you don't have to like worry about relationship and stuff. And, you know, there's nothing to worry about relationships, but sometimes there is. Like for one example, for boys like us, we get scared for losing our girlfriend and stuff. But there's also a lot going on relationships. For example, like arguments, drama, jealousy, the horrible stuff that actually might make your relationship even worse or better. But if you're single, you ain't gonna have to worry about that. And also, if you're single, you get to spend some time and focus about yourself and focus about your future, so that you don't have to worry about someone like it's gonna be in your relationship and stuff. For example, let's say you wanna do a business in real life when you grow up, and the thing is, if you're gonna do it by yourself, now I'm always like this in real life. Like I like to be alone. I like to do all my works and projects alone in school. I don't need any friends. Okay, I do need friends, but I just prefer to be working alone because I can just do whatever the hell I want. That's like the point of being like alone and stuff. But the thing is, if you want to be single, like you focus on your life in the future, you will need someone to do a decision. Like you're the one that makes your own decision. And like I said, you can do whatever the hell you want when you're single. It's not like I'm saying you have freedom. It's not, I mean, some people in their relationships, they might say that they don't have freedom because they have a girlfriend. That's like stupid. I mean, if you say that you don't have freedom because you're taken, like, that's a reason to be break up. But you decide what you want to do without having a plan around a partner. That's like a very good point if you want to be single. You don't need to be with someone to think about. You don't need to tell someone what you think and let them decide and like all decide together. You know, I just think it's better to decide by yourself and like I said, you just do whatever the hell you want. That's like something that's a great point when you are single. Now also, this is not actually from me, like I never felt that way. My friends did. But you get less stress when you are not going to be in a relationship. Now here's the thing, relationships can be amazing, but they can also bring arguments. You know, might lead to a breakup and then you'll be sad forever in your life. You know, that's one thing also that my friends experienced. Now when I got a breakup, I felt sad for probably like 2 days, and I might say I'm lucky for that, but I stopped feeling sad about it for like forever. I just I just got heartbroken for like 2 or 3 days. Now that's a thing. Some people also don't want to be in a relationship because they don't want to be heartbroken when their girlfriend like break up with you. That's like something a boy would be scared about. Well, yeah, every relationship has a breakup, and it's rare that there are some couples that will stay forever. And these are people that can be trusted, that are honest. And nowadays, most of the people, they're just betraying you, bro. Here's another point for the reason why I think it's better to be single than be in a relationship. You get to spend more time with your friends and family. Now that's a problem with me when I was in a couple. When I had a girlfriend, dude, my friends, they were jealous. That's like stupid. That I don't care, they're jealous. But I wasn't spending time with them. And that's actually a big mistake with me. I was trying to be more with my girlfriend because I love her, right? But my friends, dude, we were like together like every day, and I was trying to be more with my girlfriend than being with my friends. Now that's actually a bad thing you would do if you have a girlfriend. Now I kept trying to tell my friends like we can all be together at once. Like that's actually a good point. The thing is, I regret the fact that I was spending time with my girlfriend and not with my friends, because I mean I chose to do that, okay? It's not because it's my false girlfriend or whatever, because I chose to do that. And it will be normal if you do, because you want to be with your girlfriend more because you love her, right? Well, if you're not in a relationship, you don't have to worry about that. Like, look, I'm gonna read this on the internet. You don't have to split your attention between your partner and anyone else, which is actually a fact. If you don't have a girlfriend, dude, you can be with whoever the hell you want. That's actually like a very good fact, a very good point. Now I'm trying to get some results from the internet because I don't know how to explain that, like if it's better to have a girlfriend or not. But I saw this. Dating can be expensive with kids, outings, and special occasions. Man, a relationship's not really about the money. I mean, for some people there is, because there are gold diggers nowadays, which is stupid. But most of a relationship is not about money. It's not about material. It's mostly about like the feelings and love, and most importantly, it's about your trust and honesty. If you're a guy who looking to save up money for something in the future, I recommend not being a couple for that. Just save your money for yourself and think about it. And this was from this point. I don't know if that works, but I heard it says discover who you are. I mean, if you're single, it says it help people learn what they enjoy and what they want in life, which it's actually a fact, you know. But yeah, if you don't want to be heartbroken and just focus more about what you want to do in your life in the future, just stay single, dude. You're gonna be way better than you are.